Hello, believers. This is Tushar from the Wire team, and welcome back to another monthly sectorial update. December 2025 turned out to be a month of consolidation for the Indian equity markets. After the strong rally in November, the markets took a breather, moving in a tight range throughout the month. The Nifty 50 hovered near lifetime highs and closed the month with a mild positive bias, while the Sensex too remained steady with a limited volatility. Even though price action looked muted, sector rotation was the key theme, where money moved selectively into banking, auto, and metals, while broader market showed mixed trends. Let's break it all down. What happened in December 2025? December was a month driven more by macro signals and policy expectation rather than sharp price moves. First, the earlier RBI rate cut and record low inflation continued to support sentiment. Lower borrowing cost helped banks, autos, and rate sensitive sectors maintain momentum. Second, FII showed signs of returning to the market toward the end of the month, while domestic institutional investors continue to provide steady support, ensuring market stability despite global uncertainties. Third, corporate commentary ahead of the upcoming result season turned slightly optimistic, especially in banking, auto, capital goods, and infrastructure related names, whereas IT and FMCG sectors remained mixed. Overall, December acted as a base building month, preparing the market for the next directional move in 2026. Now let's look at the global backdrop. Because it continued to influence market mood, the key driver was the expectation of global central banks entering an easing cycle. The US Federal Reserve maintained a dovish stance, signaling the possibility of rate cuts ahead if inflation trends remain under control. This improved risk sentiment for emerging markets like India. Crude oil prices remained soft during the month, which is positive for India's inflation and trade balance. However, geopolitical tensions and currency volatility remained important watch points, especially given the earlier depreciation in the rupee. Overall, the global environment was supportive but still cautious, meaning liquidity flows and macro trends remain key factors for the Indian markets going forward. So, what lies ahead for January? The most important trigger will be the Q3 FY26 earnings season. Market will closely watch banking, auto, and capital goods earning to see whether growth momentum continues. Investor will also track inflation data, liquidity trends, and FII flows. If global central banks continue their soft guidance and domestic growth numbers remain strong, market may look to extend their upward trajectory. In simple words, January is likely to be a month of stock specific action and sector leadership rather than a broad based rally. Let's now move on to the charts. First, Nifty 50. The Nifty 50 is showing a healthy and steady uptrend as it continues to move inside a rising channel. The index has comfortably moved above the earlier resistance zone around 26,200 to 26,300 level, which is now turning into a support area, a positive sign for the market. As long as Nifty holds about 26,000 mark, the trend remains encouraging and buyer seems to be in control. If the momentum carries on, the index has room to move towards the upper end of the channel, around 26,900 to 27,300 levels. However, if it slips below the channel support, we could see some short-term profit booking or a mild correction, which would be a normal part of the trend rather than a cause of a concern. Next is Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has taken strong support near the 58,600 to 58,800 zone, where buyers rapidly stepped in. After a sharp up move earlier, the index went to a brief consolidation and formed a flag pattern. Now it has broken out of above the falling trend line, confirming a flag pattern breakout, which signals a continuation of the prior uptrend. With the index moving above the 60,000 level, momentum looks positive and buyers appear to be back in control. As long as Bank Nifty holds above the support zone of 59,550, the outlook remains positive and the index may continue its upward move. The move will be supported by strong credit growth, improving asset quality, better earning outlook for FY26. Banks remain one of the core leadership sectors going into January. Next is midcap. The midcap index has formed a large inverse head and shoulder pattern, which is a bullish reversal structure. The left shoulder, head, and right shoulder have developed over time, showing that buyers kept coming back after every dip. The index recently respected the 58,800 support zone near the right shoulder and has now moved above the neckline, indicating a positive breakout and renewed upward momentum. With this breakout, the pattern signals scope for a continued up move with a potential upside target near 63,650 levels. As long as the index hold above the support zone, the outlook remains positive and market sentiment in the mid cap space stays constructive. Let's now talk about small cap. The small cap index has been recovering from the recent lows and has taken support near the 17,100 to 17,200 zone, where buyers stepped in multiple times. From that support area, the index has bounced back and is now moving towards the downward sloping trendline resistance, which has been acting as a hurdle for the past few months. At the current level, the index is approaching this resistance zone, so a decisive breakout above the trend line would be an encouraging signal and could open the door for further upside. Until that happens, the move may remain range bound with support intact at lower levels. Let's now talk about sector wise updates. First, auto sector. The auto sector remains in a strong structural uptrend. Stable demand for passengers and EV segments, lower financing cost would help the sector to continue to grow. Technically, the auto index is trading in a strong uptrend and continues to move inside a rising parallel channel, showing steady higher highs and higher lows. After a brief consolidation near the 27,800 to 28,000 zone, the index has broken above the resistance area and has posted a strong bullish candle, signaling renewed momentum and fresh buying interest. With this breakout, the index has resumed its uptrend, and as long as it holds above the support zone around 27,800, the structure remains positive. The price action also suggests potential room for the index to gradually move towards the upper end of the rising channel in the coming sessions. Next is capital goods. The capital goods index is holding well above the key support zone around 65,000 to 66,000 levels, where buyers have rapidly stepped in. This area has acted as a strong demand zone, and the recent bounce from this level shows that market participants are willing to accumulate on dips. Since the index is trading close to the support region, the risk reward appears favorable, and one can consider accumulating near the support zone with a defined stop loss below it. On the upside, a breakout above the downward sloping trend line could trigger further momentum and open room for a stronger move higher. Last is pharma. After a strong rally, the pharma index went into a corrective phase and gradually formed an inverse head and shoulder pattern, which is a bullish reversal structure. The index has now broken out above the neckline and is sustaining above the breakout zone, showing that buyers are regaining control and sentiment is turning positive. The support now lies near 22,100, and as long as the index holds above this level, the structure remains positive. With the price sustaining above the breakout area, momentum can pick up anytime, and the pattern indicates a potential upside move towards the target zone of around 23,600 levels. So, believers, to sum it up, December was a month of consolidation and stability after a strong rally, with leadership visible in banks, autos, and metals. As we step into January 2026, the trend remains positive. Earnings will be the key driver. Stock and sector selection will matter more than index level. Focus on high quality large cap leaders in banking, auto, and select industrials. Gradually accumulate in IT and defensives. Stay invested, stay disciplined, and stay focused on the bigger picture. That's all for this month's update. Thank you and see you in the next one.